Hello guys and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017. Today we're going to be giving a look at our mod and it's the Krone Ultima CF17. I'm after messing that up. Let's see what the actual number of it is anyway. Balers. The Krone Ultima CF155CX. I was close. So 250 euros a day to maintain it. Minimum power requirement is 225 horsepower. It can make up to 6,500 litre bale and it works at 20 kilometers an hour. Bales, I'm actually not too sure what the symbols are. I think that's hay, straw and grass. So let's buy one of these. So now you can set to refill the net rolls manually or automatically, and same with the plastic. So to put on automatic costs 15,000 in each case, and they're the only settings as you can see. So we're going to do it manually because I believe it comes with a some amount, and I'll figure out how to work it anyway, one way or another. Sorry, we have one. No, we have a load, and also comes with the mod. You get pallets of net rolls and plastic film. So this price is actually really good. There's 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 24, and a roll of plastic costs about 50 euros thereabouts. So that price is good. I thought a roll of net cost 250 euro, but I could be wrong. But let's buy a pallet anyway. And a pallet of plastic. There we go. So I'm just going to have to maneuver a few bits and bobs here, 2 moments. So I'm slowly drifting to the right. There's a joystick gone funny when one of the axes is axy. So walking up to it, open side door, button 8. Great, it's kind of stuck on the steering wheel. Open side door. Let's start mashing buttons, and we'll there we go. B to open the side door, and this thing opens as well. Yeah. So do I have the flashlight on? Feels like I do. This thing is really getting annoying. Right, that's sorted for the moment. So take roll 7. So X is to take the roll, and presumably if we walk back here, fill level of roll 100%, and same here, 25 bales you get to the roll. Presumably you get 50 bales, so refill roll, and you place that back in there. We'll close these back down again by pressing B. I'm sorry that the thing decided to be on my steering wheel and not on the keyboard. And finally we have the roll net. Can we move please? Yeah, we're caught in the door. So is there a there's a roll net in, so we're good for 39 bales. And presume we have this as a spare. So going over to the pallets, go over here and hit X. We can take our roll and slot it in here, and we can do it again. Just fill it up. I'm not going to be making that many bales. I think we'll have about 50 odd bales today, depending on what happens. So we've got 3 rolls of net there and probably 1 in it. And we'll close it all up again. Can we close it please? Thank you. Thank you for closing it on me. There we go. Any other special features about the place? No, it doesn't appear to be. Unfold drop mat 7. So that'll be button X again. Okay, so you can unfold that. That's to prevent the bales from getting damaged when you drop them. So we'll fold that up, and we're going to head off. So for our tractor, I have chosen the Hurlman. What's the number of it? 130 T4i, because it is 100, and I'm going to turn off that. It is a 130 horsepower tractor, 127 actually. And that is the just above the minimum requirement for this mod. So this is kind of test it. I do have 2 more tractors down at the field that we're going to, which are 160, and well, let's just say the other one has a lot. To test, you know, a wide range of tractors, you will be putting this on, because people will buy it and put it on 125 and 130 horsepower tractors, and it will probably be useless and annoying, especially with hills. I've chosen a field that has a long hill and a shortish flat area on top, so we can test both. But while we're driving down there, we can test, or not test, give a look at what else other features it has. So you can hide the HUD by keypad 0, so turn that on and off at will. Turn it on, of course, and that's it. So there's no special features showing themselves to me at the moment. Ooh, I can feel that thing pushing me quite a bit. It is definitely quite heavy, which is kind of what you want. It is a big piece of equipment. It would be heavy. I don't know how much they weigh in real life, but I know that a Fusion weighs in and about 6 tons, 6 to 7 tons. So this thing, I would believe, is quite a bit heavier with tandem axle and being so much longer and everything else. And we hit the fence, so I need to fix this. This is my map, by the way. I'm still working on it. I have only a very small amount of it done, and that needs to be fixed there. The passage gets ridiculously narrow. So in the field, I have raked it with a, I don't know how wide that thing is. Is it a 40 or a 50 foot rake? And I've made one row with the 30 foot or whatever the hell it is. I'm going to sell these at the moment because we're kind of done with them and they're in the way, and we don't need them. So I'm going to back this up into the start of the row again. So this is the 50 foot swart, or we're going to refer to as the 50 foot swart. So F1, and we can lower the pickup, and we get a bit of a close up on that. Nice animations there, and you can hear like the springs and the chains rattling as well. Turning it on. Okay, nice sound off it. So we can hold on now a second. So we can ask it to not wrap the bales. For whatever reason, it won't wrap straw even if you tell it to, presumably. And you can select your bale size. Now, I want standard in-game bales because I want to test are they actual standard in-game bales. Because a lot of, well, the CSZ pack, which is a very popular pack, I would believe, can only lock on to standard in-game bales with its auto pickup mode. So we're gonna try the 0.3 meter bale. I think a 1.4 meter bale is the in-game size. So we're kind of struggling here. Can I actually turn off? What the hell's happening here? So the wrapper is going now at the moment, and I feel as if that is really dragging the tractor down. Like it used to. Yeah, so this tractor will do the job, but is very far from ideal. It kind of is baling at its capacity at the moment as well. It is not able to handle a 50-foot swart going flat out. Like, we're only doing God knows what, 2 or 3 kilometers an hour here, and this thing is really struggling to keep up. So, but at the same time we are dropping bales like there's no tomorrow, so I'm gonna detach this. So 130 horsepower tractor doesn't really cut the mustard. Once again, we're going to turn off drive control, or gearbox one, not drive control. And this tractor is 160 horsepower. I was going to check was it 91, but it's not. So hooking this up, turning it on. There's a bit more go on this. Quite a bit more go on it actually. But once again, it kind of just freezes up once it gets to this the pre-compression chamber, and the wrapper does take a lot of power out of it also. So this is still no better than a standard the 130 horsepower tractor. So if we turn this back on, and we're going to up it to 1.5 meter bale, see can we get some movement here. So we're traveling at 2 kilometers an hour, absolutely flying it. And yeah, so when the bale drops off there, you can see we just kind of take off as well as things go away. I can also see it has an inbuilt bale counter, which is a nice little touch. Might as well. The wrapping animation on the bale is slightly funny, but we can get over that. So you can have a 4,000, a 5,000, a 6,000 litre bale by the looks of things, since we started on the smallest one being 4,000 litres and we're now on the biggest being 6,000. We can just presume. So the wrapping doesn't happen on the face of the bale until it makes it all the way around, and then it just pops on. But minor problems. This is the first version. I'm sure they'll fix that. So this, I'm pretty sure this row of stuff is just way too heavy for the baler. And I'm going to move on to the 30-foot swart here. So this is the 30-foot swart. The one the Herdeman is blocking. I'm just going to go up to the start of it. See can we get some baling done. And once the pre-compression chamber is just filling up way too quickly, I think. It's still not proper. See, this is the exact same thing it did in 15, and it really bugged me. It's just to do with all the way the game is balanced with all the crop density and so on and so forth. So we're just I'm gonna watch this now. So 2, 4, 29%, 42%, 60, 70, 90. It's handling pretty well. I think this is about as fast as you could drop bales anyway. I don't think it's actually slowing up the process. Although we have one final test. I don't think there's a point in doing the 50-foot swarts anymore. So the pre-compression chamber has about 1,500 litres capacity in it. So I'm going to drop that there. and we're just going to go for broke. So this is my tractor. The turn off the gearbox mod. Can't turn off. This is my tractor, the Lamborghini match, which I think, oh damn it, how much horsepower does it have again? I've actually forgotten. It's got like 550 odd horsepower. What am I getting cotton? So this is a mod, obviously it's not real. So I'm gonna put this on the baler now, and if this can't pull it at some kind of reasonable speed, nothing can. And the brakes are shot in this thing. So once again, pre-compression chamber fills up and has a capacity of 1500 litres. So the bale's wrapping and that just breaks everything. So it's still the same as it was before, but it still isn't properly done. If you do have this baler, I don't think there's any point in actually raking it. But it's still a nice baler and it's still a great idea in my opinion. We've put out 11 bales so far in a very short distance, and that's kind of it really. So I'm going to turn that off there, and we're going to hop out here and open up everything again. Can we open it up? All my axes are slipping. So we can see that the roll that has gone down from 39 to 23 bales, and if we move back here to the wrapper, we went down from, I'm not too sure how many bales, to 11. We've got 50% of our rolls left, and once they're empty we would have to change them. They don't appear to be going down in size though. And that's pretty much everything. So thanks everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe if you did like this video, and if you have any questions about this mod, drop a comment below and I'll do my best to answer them. Link in the description to this mod on the official Farming Simulator website. And until next time guys, we'll see you then. Bye now.